Hello, we will be understanding the 7 C's of communication today. It is rightly said, communication works for those who work at it. Just because we have been communicating all our lives does not mean we are good communicators. We have to consciously practice the art of communication and understand the various techniques to be good at it. Let us today talk about the 7 C's of communication to be more effective while communicating with people. The first C is clear. It is important to be clear about the purpose of the message you are delivering. The listener or the recipient should be made aware of why they are receiving the message and what is it that you are trying to achieve by giving them that message. If there are multiple goals, each should be laid out separately. Secondly, it is essential that the content of the communication itself is clear. You should avoid jargon, avoid technical terms, use simple language, use simple structures, organize your thoughts and focus on the core points of your message. If the message is clear, it leaves no room for misinterpretation or any confusion whatsoever. The message has to be straightforward and easily understandable. For clarity in communication, you need to organize the information, illustrate the points with examples, or if possible, use a visual medium. So let us consider some instructions being given. So if your team leader or anybody tells you, please make sure you're prepared for tomorrow's meeting. Don't forget to bring the required documents. Now here, there is no specific information provided. Now you all have multiple meetings to attend. So you'd rather be specific in giving the instructions. So you could say that make sure you are ready for the 10 a.m. meeting with XYZ to discuss the client requirements in conference room A. Also, get the previous requirements for the app for your reference. Now, this clear and detailed communication helps ensure that everyone is on the same page and well aware of what to expect and what to do. The next one is concise. Concise messages need to be short and simple. Don't use 10 words if you can convey your message in 5. The more you say, the more risk there is of confusion. Avoid that risk by focusing solely on the key points you need to deliver. Conciseness of the message refers to carefully selecting your words, arranging them in a way that is simple, to the point, and easy to understand. Discern what is truly necessary and beneficial for the recipient. Conciseness in communication ensures that your message is understood quickly. When you keep ranting, use filler words, or include too much unnecessary information, you risk losing your audience's attention and in turn diluting the message. Having said that, do not sacrifice important details. Rather, prioritize and present information in a streamlined manner. An example of non-concise communication would be when you are giving somebody a feedback about the upcoming project deadline. So, we've been working on it for quite some time. We've encountered quite a few challenges. So, it is important for us to take into account all the feedback we receive from the team, especially the issues they've raised about the budget allocation. Additionally, I also think you should consider the potential impact of the recent market trends on your project's success. What do you think? Instead, Keep it simple and short. We need to address the budget allocation and consider the impact of the recent market trends. What are your thoughts? The next one is correct. The information that you are putting forth, putting across, along with the language and the grammar, need to be correct. Errors reduce the effectiveness and credibility of your communication. You have to convey accurate and reliable information without errors or any misleading statements. It is important to verify the facts, use credible sources, double check your information before broadcasting it. This applies to both verbal and written communication. Misinformation usually travels farther and faster than the truth. So take responsibility for the information you share. Make an effort to provide accurate and reliable data or statements. If you are uncertain about something, it's perfectly fine to admit it and offer to find the correct information later. It at least shows that you are an honest person, and that makes the other person value you as an effective communicator and as an honest human being. By prioritizing correctness in communication, we establish trust, credibility, and reliability in our interactions. Completeness is often one of the most important of the 7C's of communication. When creating a message, it is important to give the recipient all the information they need so that they can follow your line of reasoning and they can reach the same conclusions you have. In addition, you also need to make things as easy as possible for the listener. For example, if you are issuing a call to action, provide explicit guidance on that action. Being complete means providing all the necessary information and ensuring that your message is comprehensive and thorough. It's about leaving no room for confusion or ambiguity. To ensure completeness in communication, it's important to provide all the relevant facts, details, and context that the recipient needs to fully grasp the message. Collect all the key details, data, and any other material and organize the message in a logical manner. Concrete is the next one. When shaping your communication, you must ensure that you are specific and that the logic and messages that you are using fit together, building on each other and supporting each other. Concrete communication is about avoiding vague, ambiguous statements. It's about providing clear details. Concrete language makes your communication more relatable and engaging, enabling your audience to grasp your point quickly and accurately. Concrete information helps the listeners to form a vivid mental image of your message. It fosters a stronger connection between you and your audience as they can actually visualize your ideas more. Being concrete does not mean excessive information. You have to strike a balance by providing enough specific information to make your message clear and relatable. Coherence refers to the logical and consistent interrelation of ideas. In a coherent discussion, the content flows smoothly on track, making it easier for the listeners to understand. For a coherent discussion, you need to organize and structure your ideas. Have clear connections between concepts and words and phrases. Coherence describes the way anything, such as an argument, hangs together. If something is coherent, its parts are well connected and all of them are going towards the same direction. Without coherence, a discussion wouldn't make any sense and leave everybody scratching their heads and wondering what is happening. Coherence is an extremely important piece of the pie of a well-written or a well-given speech. Good manners go a long way. So does courtesy. Courteous communication refers to the use of polite and respectful language and behavior. You are a professional and friendly person, showing respect for others' opinions, times, and boundaries. This is what it communicates. Courtesy creates a positive and supportive atmosphere, fostering better understanding and stronger relationships. You must use your words and tone carefully to ensure that your message is received in a positive and respectful manner. You should avoid using offensive or disrespectful language and strive to maintain a professional and friendly tone. You cannot tell a person that their presentation yesterday was terrible. It was a waste of time. Instead, you meet them in private, talk to them, appreciate them for their effort, talk about places where they can improve. By incorporating courtesy into your communication, you can sound more professional. It also helps you enhance the effectiveness and the impact of your message while nurturing healthy connection with those around you. The 7C's of communication are important as they can help improve interactions in the workplace, be it meetings, presentations, emails, or one-on-one discussions. Irrespective of the industry, being able to communicate effectively with one another can help when you need to work on projects, deal with stakeholders, arrange services, and complete sales. Being an effective communicator is valuable in a workplace environment, and improving the way to talk and communicate with others is essential for leadership roles. So keep in mind these 7C's of communication to be able to excel in your personal and professional lives. Thank you.